break down the rationale that has been presented, it is not only about what has happened in 2025 or the last 2 months. This has been a debate that has been ongoing for quite a few years in India. So the number one reasoning that is given is that this will reduce unfair criminalization of consensual teenage relationships. Teenagers should not become embroiled in legal cases just because they were engaging in a sexual activity, as long as both are minors, of course. This will also recognize evolving capacities and maturity of adolescents. Basically, it's social realism. You cannot shut your eyes to the fact that many teenagers are already sexually active. It will also prevent, as some argue, the misuse of POCSO Act in intercaste or inter-religious cases, where the allegation is that parents are embroiling children with these cases when there are such facets involved, even if the relationship was consensual to begin with. And that this will promote access to safer sexual and reproductive health care. But this is a big question mark in a developing country like India, if that is actually the case. We can't really adopt what developed countries do. Their systems and capacities are completely different. So let me now break down the possible pitfalls. Lowering the age of sexual consent may inadvertently make it easier, even for adults, to engage in sexual relationships with minors. It can lead to an increasing risk of grooming, coercion, exploitation. The power imbalance between adults and minors can make true informed consent very difficult to establish, even in adult relationships. Consent is a very, very fickle concept. It's a very difficult concept to establish. Lowering the age of consent may send a wrong societal signal that early sexual activity is acceptable. It could potentially lead to increased rates of teenage pregnancies, STDs, emotional trauma that comes along with many such cases. And while comparisons to developed countries are made, India doesn't quite have the same capacities for sex education currently. And without that, lowering can be more harmful than helpful for this bracket of teenagers between 16 to 18.